Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 989, and today's topic is the pollution of atmosphere and aquasphere from industrial waste. So industrial wastes are responsible of polluting air, that is atmosphere, and our ocean, river, that is aquatic animals, aquatic living organisms, plant and other marine animals. Actually, the very rapid acceleration of industrialization, especially in mega cities, industrial cities, are pumping lot of toxic substances in the form of gas, in the form of liquid, and in the form of solid, and they are responsible of polluting atmosphere as well as aquatic, we can say animals, ocean and aquasphere. We have noticed that nowadays there is rapid industrialization and manufacturing of automobiles, and automobiles are contributing a lot of carbon dioxide gas and some hydrocarbons, toxic ones, chlorinated hydrocarbons, and the amount of carbon dioxide gas which is produced by automobile is around 400 million ton carbon dioxide is produced, and 100 million ton of hydrocarbons which are toxic are produced, like chlorofluorocarbon, benzene and other carbon tetrachloride in liquid form, and that is chloro, dichloro, difluoro compounds. So they are all hydrocarbons. They are escaping, and they are not only damaging the atmosphere, because this carbon dioxide, millions of tons, 400, 500 millions of tons, is absorbed by ocean, and ocean are the biggest tank to absorb the excess production of carbon dioxide in the process of photosynthesis. And if in case the ocean are polluted, and if carbon dioxide gas is not absorbed, and in that process the oxygen is released, then there will be serious matter only to living organisms, plant, and also in general to earth. Also our pesticide, insecticide, herbicide industries, they are producing nitrogenous gases, sulfur dioxide gas, and all these gases, they are combining with water vapor, and they are becoming potential acid to make our soil acidic, and our electroplating, electrolysis industries, they are discharging lot of mercury, lot of lead, zinc, and all these toxic metals. They are main cause of some cancer. They are carcinogenic. Some are toxic to our brain health. So all these factors are there, and to reduce the atmospheric pollution and aquatic sphere. Aquasphere, pollution means in ocean and water. First thing is that we have to improve the technology, and improvement of technology means to modify such type of plants which are drastically reducing the emission of all toxic substances. Like in paper mill and pulp mill, we are producing lot of toxic material during the production, and they are all in liquid waste form. And secondly, we should shift to electrical side rather than using the fossil fuel, because petroleum is fossil fuel, and once we are using petroleum, we are pumping lot of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, lead in atmosphere. That is atmospheric pollution. So rather than going for automobile combustion engine, let us switch over to electrical cars, and where there is less chance of or zero chance of production of carbon dioxide. Also, another alternate source of the energy is that is hydrogen, liquid hydrogen. We should shift to liquid hydrogen, and in that liquid hydrogen, if it is burning, it will produce water rather than carbon dioxide gas. So hydrogen also can be used in place of fossil fuel. So there are a lot of modern technology. Once it is introduced, we can reduce drastically all this industrial pollution to atmosphere and aquasphere. So nowadays, in 21st century, because of exponential growth of different type of industries, mainly chemical industries, it is very, very important for all of us globally to protect our sea, ocean, river, lake, etc. and our atmosphere from all the toxic material that is known as industrial waste. So number one, the problem created by the continuous and accelerated pollution of the atmosphere, especially in the environment of large cities and industrial cities. So the serious issue goes to mega cities, big cities, and especially those cities where a lot of industries are there. If you take the example in Nigeria, it is Lagos, Kano, Ibadan. If you go to India, that is Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, Ahmedabad, etc. Cities, and they present hundreds of millions of tons of toxic substances, which are the main source of harm to the health of the people and plants. So whatever toxic materials are produced and it is going to atmosphere, or that is aquasphere, means to water, they are the main source of the poor health of animals as well as plant kingdom. Health of people, plant life, and useful microorganisms, they are also killed because of this toxicity or discharge in the atmosphere. Number two, the volume of these toxic discharge substances, in the atmosphere is continuously increasing day by day with industrial growth, because every day there is exponential industrial growth. And I have already mentioned that today we are getting some 40-50 million products, and within another 30 years, by 2050, it may go up to hundreds of millions. So every day, lot of new industries are coming with new approaches, new challenges, and new opportunities, and they are capable of producing lot of industrial waste, and these industrial wastes are escaping in atmosphere and in liquid, that is biosphere, or we call it aquasphere, in ocean and river. And there are toxic discharge substances in the atmosphere is continuously increasing day by day with industrial growth. In the last decade, that is starting from 2010, the volume has doubled or tripled in number of large industrial cities, and the concentration of harmful impurities has crossed permissible limit. There is some permissible limit part per million is given by WHO, World Health Organization, in many mega cities, in atmosphere, in air, as well as in water. All these permissible limit by WHO is crossed. They are all very, very high in percentage, which are dangerous for health and plant life. Number 3, the industrial plants discharge huge volumes of aqueous effluent, means that is industrial water waste. They are known as aqueous effluents to rivers, lakes, and the largest amount of contaminant discharged by plants, and those plants are pulp and paper industries, petroleum processing industries. These two industries, and also agriculture industries which are producing fertilizer, pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, they are the main contributor of lot of toxic industrial waste in gaseous form, liquid form, and in solid form. By plant, these processing and other chemical industries, agriculture industry is also a source of contaminants, because the fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, when applied to soil, can get into water, to lakes and streams. As a result, rivers, lakes, seas, and ocean are becoming more and more polluted with petroleum, heavy metals, organic compounds, and radioactive substances. So here number 4, today the protection of ocean. If I say the protection of ocean, also we have to include the protection of earth, both. It's a great challenge to the global population, how to protect ocean and earth. So today the protection of ocean is a main concern to the people all over the world. The ocean is the site of global process of Earth's breathing. So we can say that ocean is the world's breathing tank. If ocean photosynthesis is not there, the millions of tons of carbon dioxide is not consumed in the process of photosynthesis where oxygen is released, our survival on this earth is questionable, is very difficult, is not possible. So we have to protect ocean if we want to survive. That is breathing, photosynthesis, in which large part of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is consumed. So whatever large quantity of excess carbon dioxide is produced in the atmosphere by lot of human activities in the form of establishment of chemical industries, petrochemical industries, food industry, pharmaceutical industries, and they are pumping lot of carbon dioxide and some other toxic gases. So especially the carbon dioxide gases are consumed in the ocean. That is in the process of photosynthesis, and where oxygen is liberated, and the death of the plankton. Plankton is the main material which is living organism is present in the ocean, and if they are going to die, that is plankton, by which the photosynthesis is carried out, is determined to this exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. So these planktons, they are going to determine the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen in the atmosphere. So if plankton is killed or dead in the ocean, there is no chance of exchange of taking carbon dioxide in the photosynthesis process and liberating the oxygen from the ocean. Gases between atmosphere and ocean. The continuous process of pollution of ocean or sphere can finally result in the death of all the living things in the ocean. So if the ocean is continuously polluted, then the ocean and aquasphere cannot survive, and it is the death of all living things in the ocean. Number 5, industrial wastes are also cause of solid contamination. So the industrial wastes are also contributing to solid contamination, and especially to soil. Once we are manufacturing synthetic fertilizer, insecticide, herbicides, and once they are applying to soil, it is a solid contamination, and finally from soil it goes to lake, river and stream. Cause to soil contamination of soil. Dust and gases from industrial process are significantly responsible for contamination of atmosphere and aquasphere. The chemical industries are producing great variety of toxic substances such as chlorine, hydrogen sulfide, that is H2S, carbon monoxide, mercury, phenol, DDT, and many other metal and organic compounds. It is therefore well evident that the protection of the biosphere is extremely important for our survival. Number 6, the main efforts to protect atmosphere and aquasphere are as follows. A, there should be adequate decontamination of gases of metallurgical, power, chemical and petroleum units. It must be decontaminated. B, setting up of fundamentally new technological processes based on radioactive transformation. So we should go for new technologies so that there is transformation of radioactive substances. C, use of other sources of energy, alternate source of energy like solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, instead of fossil fuel such as petroleum, coal, gas and hydrogen, methanol. D, conversion of internal combustion engines to system with autonomous electrical motors, means we should convert all the combustion engines where petroleum is burned to produce carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide into electrical automobiles. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.